Like, we cannot keep doing this. We cannot continue to keep allowing these people to overpower us and literally control our feelings, control our mind, control our way of thinking, and control our way of living. Because essentially, that's what we do.
Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. I got diamonds doing dusty slides in both ears. Dice rolling on the Las Vegas Strip tonight.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it happens to be when you're watching this video. If you're new here, you've never seen my face before, hi. My name is a.aliyahdanae, and if you are an OG and you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you and I missed you. So in today's video, it really honestly was not planned. This is honestly the type of video that I would post on my visual diaries channel, but I feel like because I've been so inconsistent with both of my platforms recently, I was like, let me just put it on my main channel so that I have an opportunity to just enlighten you guys. So yesterday I went live and I had people ask me questions, and a couple people asked me how my mental health is doing, and I was like, I guess I could talk about that a little bit in this video too. But my main reason for coming on here was because the easiest way to put it is that I talk to myself a lot. Okay, I talk to myself a lot to the point where if people were like secretly watching me, they would genuinely probably label me as crazy because of the amount of times that I talk to myself. And I don't do it as in like,
oh Leah, like what are you doing today? Oh, well, I'm going to my friend's house and then I have to go to work tomorrow, so I'm gonna come home early.
Like, I'm not, I'm not having a full-on conversation with myself in that sense. More so, I talk myself through my emotions a lot, or like how I'm feeling. And recently I've been doing that a lot. I've been noticing that I'm a person that I really do try to be in tune with how I'm feeling, and I try to figure out why I'm feeling like that, and so on. So for a while I was doing really good with my YouTube. I was being really consistent. Same thing with Instagram. I was posting every day, and it was great. It was great. And then I was vlogging one day and I realized that the video was too short. Then I was vlogging again and the video wasn't too short, but I just wasn't happy with it. So I was like, this is never gonna see the light of day either. And then the other day was my aunt's birthday and I was vlogging, and I realized that there was literally only one time that day that I picked up the camera and actually talked to it. And so that day kind of just, well, that day and the previous day that I was filming when I was at my friend's house, I kind of had the realization that when it comes to vlogging, when I'm like with other people, I don't want to say in public because I'll talk to the camera in public, but when I'm with people, I don't know why it is so hard for me to be like my usual self that I am when I'm in front of the camera. Even when people watch my videos in front of me, like, it's just kind of like, oh, why are you doing that? Like, I'm right here, why are you watching that? Then I was thinking about it and I was like, yo, if I was in a movie, like if I was in a movie that's playing in theaters right now, I would invite all my friends, all my family, my neighbors, everybody, my coworkers. Like, I'm inviting everybody. I'm telling everybody to go watch my movie because I'm in a movie, nigga. Like, what? When it comes to my YouTube and my Instagram, like, I'm not so quick to be like, oh, this is my Instagram or this is my YouTube. And I had to ask myself why. And honestly, I'm still kind of asking myself why. Like, this right here, this talk with you guys right now is still kind of like an extended version of the conversation I was having with myself. If I'm being 100% honest with you guys, I don't know. Like, I really think that is something that I'm going to have to sit on and write about and just really meditate on, because I do want to get to a point where, like, I am proud of that. And it's like, it's weird to say that because I do feel as though I'm proud of myself. Like, I'm proud of the fact that I accumulated almost 70,000. I'm literally like 200 followers away from 70K on Instagram. And that's like shit, like good shit, Aaliyah. And then same for YouTube. Like we're gonna be at 2K before you know it, like literally in the blink of an eye. And then before you know it, I'm gonna be thanking you guys for 50K, just like I was with my Instagram a freaking week ago, or like a week and a half ago, or some shit like that. So I think being on social media has definitely helped me boost my confidence, in the sense of I finally know and believe that I am capable of building a brand for myself, building a name and a reputation for myself by just being myself. I try to be as authentic as possible on my platforms. Like I don't do anything that is really a facade on Instagram, I would like to believe. So it is really nice to be able to say that I built an organic following, because you guys really did just come to me because you fuck with me. Like, and this is really like, if you was to hang out with me in person, this is how I'm going to act, this is how I'm going to talk. So being a content creator slash influencer has helped me in that sense. But even that label influencer, like I love being considered a content creator, but as far as influencer goes, no matter how many times I get blue in the face and get on camera and tell you guys that I do not consider myself an influencer, I'm just a content creator, I'm this, I'm that, but I'm not an influencer. Like, it doesn't matter how many times I say it, how hard I say it. If I am on Instagram with even one follower, you are influencing that one person, whether it's intentional or not. Especially for me, considering that I have, at this point, I'm just gonna say over 70K. Considering that I have over 70K on Instagram, I know that there is a group of those people who are influenced by the things that I post and by the things that I say, which is why I try to once again be as authentic as possible, as real as possible, and as positive as possible. And I honestly think that that is a part of the reason though why I am so like,
oh, like don't look at my Instagram, I don't know.
Because I didn't really grow up around anybody who had the same like idea as me. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people that wanted to start a YouTube and be a content creator, but they didn't actually take the steps to go forth and do that, or the ones that did, they fell off. I like it. I was supposed to be waking up right now because I didn't go to sleep until 2 o'clock, but anyways, fuck, what was I saying? I left off saying that nobody actually took the steps to fulfill those dreams or those hopes of being a content creator one day. So I do like the fact that I actually took the steps to keep going and moving forward. My throat is dry, hold on. You know, because I've been so consistent, my page continues to grow, and there are people who come across my page and who are just miserable, and the main goal in a miserable person's life is for everybody else to be miserable with them. You won't make me miserable, but you will piss me off. I'm not gonna be miserable about my life just because you are about yours. However, because you are trying to project that energy on me, I am the type of person, and I'm assuming so are a lot of people, that we don't play that shit. Like I don't like that. I don't like that. Like don't come in my messages, don't come in my comments with nonsense. Like I don't like that, right? But it's also a test of my self-control, because I also have to remember that I do not need to answer anybody. I don't owe anybody an explanation or a response, and that's really it. At the end of the day, yes, people want you to be miserable with them, but they also want a reaction out of you. And a lot of people want a reaction out of me. whether it's a good one or a bad one. They just want to see me react. They want to be able to say that they pissed me off, they got me mad, they got under my skin. And there is a lot of times that I have had to just block and delete without even giving my attention to it for more than 30 seconds, okay? And literally after I delete that message, and sometimes it'd be ruthless shit. After I delete it though, and I continue doing whatever I was doing, whether it was on Instagram or something else, I'm not thinking about that. Like, I can't even tell you guys off of the top of my head a rude message that I got because I don't remember them. You know what I mean? But even though I don't really take it to heart, I know that there is a part of my subconscious that holds on to it because of the fact that I'm not proud to promote my Instagram or promote my YouTube if it's not through those platforms. So what I mean by that is, like, I have no problem going to my Instagram or going to my Snapchat and promoting my YouTube video. And I have no problem going to my Snapchat and posting my Instagram pictures, or going on Instagram and posting my picture on my story and telling people to go like that picture. Like, I have no problem doing that on my social media platforms. But if it was the opposite way and it was in-person social media promotion, I would have to literally go up to people and be like, hey, I posted a video today at 6 o'clock, you should go watch it. Or, hey, I posted a picture this morning, you should go look at it, the caption was really nice. Or, my skin was looking really good, or my hair was looking really moisturized, or whatever the case may be. Like, it's not as easy for me to go up to a person and tell them that, but I can post it on my Instagram. I didn't answer the how has my mental health been question. Honest answer, she has been all over the place. But seriously speaking, I'm very proud of where, oh my gosh, my throat is so dry. Anyways, I'm very proud of where my mental health is today because she's come a long way. I am friends with somebody who we kind of bonded over our heartbreak, and we became really good friends over that, which is kind of weird, but whatever. This person and I thought that we were on the same like phase in our like breakup or like our healing stages, and we had kind of both reached a point where we realized, like, you know, everything happens for a reason. And, you know, you have to just decide, do you want to move forward or do you want to stay stuck in the past reminiscing on what we had with these people? And, you know, I chose, like, I'm still going to be sad because I miss that nigga, but I'm not going to allow it to affect my future. So, you know, I still have to have that self-discipline and self-motivation to work towards the things that I want. But, you know, occasionally I do get a little sad because, like, I miss you still, you feel me? I just don't allow it to overpower me and dwell on the situation. And I was under the impression that my good friend and I were on the same page. However, this friend had a moment of weakness and kind of fell back into the, I'm not gonna say the cycle, but they just ended up getting intertwined with that person again, and it resulted in them, I'm trying not to say he or she because I don't want to like expose them. Yeah, that person just ended up being back in a very like depressive state and just really sad and broken all over again over this person. And this person is probably gonna watch this video and be like, bitch, you're really talking about me right now, and this is how you feel for real? But yes, this is how I feel for real, and I promise you I would say this to your face if I haven't already, because knowing me, I probably have. I got a slick mouth. I was just listening to them talk about how they were feeling, or actually they were texting me, so I was reading the messages, and I was just like, come the fuck on. Like, we cannot keep doing this. We cannot continue to keep allowing these people to overpower us and literally control our feelings, control our mind, control our way of thinking, and control our way of living. Because essentially, that's what we do. I can tell you right now, when I was heartbroken a couple months ago, I was heartbroken for a very long time. And it wasn't until a couple weeks ago that I finally realized I have the power to control how I feel in this situation and control what happens in this situation. The only thing that I cannot control is what he decides to do. He as in my ex, okay? I can't control if he wants to reach out to me or if he really wants to just be done with me and we never talk again in our lives. But either way, I have to be okay with it. I have to accept the situation for what it is and move on. You know, and so I guess to answer that question, my mental health is, you know, she's doing good. She's doing good. We're progressing. We still have roadblocks, but everybody does. So yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, I appreciate you guys so much for clicking on the video and deciding to support me. I love you so much, and I will see you guys on Sunday. Well, the battery is about to die anyways. Perfect timing.